Hello, shower day. How are you? It's pyjamas. It's just I can't read it backwards. Never. Oh yeah, pyjamas. Never stop dreaming. There you go. So that's today's top. And if you, for some reason, this is your first one, the reason I show off what I'm wearing is because sometimes when I watch videos and I see what someone's shirt is, it's like, oh, that looks interesting. What does it actually say? And then you never see what it actually says. You're like, oh, that look good. You know, I need more detail. So yeah, so I share my t-shirt with you if there's a writing on it, because I'd like to know what people have on their t-shirts. It's a weird reason, but it's mine. How are you? I'm Michelle. I'm clean and soft, and I've had a big salad as a late lunch, and I've just cooked some chicken, and I'll probably eat it later. It's fine. It's ready to go. So yeah, it's actually very warm. Got the heating on in the bathroom because I've got some laundry drying, but I think it's because I was getting up and walking around. And did I turn the oven off? I'll double check when I get out. The door's open, it's not going to like burn out or anything, but anyway, me, you, watching me, talking the waffle. Oh, so yeah, I said yesterday I got a new rucksack. Just sorting it out now. Look how smart that is. It's got loads of pockets, like 3 big pockets, and then all these ones at the front, and then one on the side, and loads of zippers so I can put key rings and fluffy things on, and, you know, water pouch, and these pen pockets on the side, but or on this side. I never really use pens on the side. I just put it inside. Yeah. So and apparently you can make it smaller if you need to. Which if you fill it up, I'm not sure how making it smaller will help. There you go. So that's the rucksack I bought yesterday. Apparently there's like reflective stuff on here, but I don't know. I've got a reflective keyring I can always put on there to make sure I'm seeing it at night. Because normally, like I said, my old one is this beastie here. And like I said, half of these are all broken and not securing anymore. And it's just a sort of a tie-up one at the top. So yeah, moving everything over. More profile on that one. But yeah, so this one is obviously a nice big bright bag, which is great for, I mean, it's not too bad at the moment because we're in summertime, but you know, you can see that anywhere you're going. This one, a bit more discreet. I mean, it looks a bit more professional, but you know, if you're walking around at night, you want something that's going to be showing you off, especially since I've got a black coat. So I'll probably put some shiny blingy stuff on there so people can see me. But yeah, so that's my adventures in my rucksacks. So, should we answer today's question? Yeah. The question in the book of questions for today, which is Mothering Sunday in America. So happy Mom's Day. Mother Sunday in England has already happened because it's a Hallmark holiday that happens to have different dates in different countries. Me and Mother have an understanding. Okay. Ooh, have you ever felt envious of a friend? What happened? Yes. Yes, I have. And it's one of those weird ones. Well, yes and yes. 2 different people, same kind of incident. So, as I've mentioned before, I am a bit of an Eddie Izzard fan. Big Izzardite. And one of his movies, The Cat's Meow, this is like way back when I was still on the forum and sort of talking to other fans. His film The Cat's Meow, which had actually been out on DVD here for a while. It was a whole distribution thing. It got a limited screening actually in America, sorry, in London. And so even though I already owned it and seen it a couple of times, I thought, because the screenings were also going to be live Q&As afterwards with Eddie, and I think it was just Eddie, I don't think anyone else was there. Like maybe a host, but no one else significant. Anyway, so that was over a couple of nights, and I missed the part where someone might have said on the thing, oh hey, I'm going to the thing, did anyone want to make it? And London isn't that far from here, and I think I was earning better money than I'm currently on. But for whatever reason, I can't remember now, I couldn't make it or couldn't do it at that time. But I'd already had a ticket for the next night, so it was like, okay. Anyway, one of the girls, we'll call her Ken. It's not her real name. Well, it's kind of a short film of her screen name. So Ken sort of got to meet Eddie, and I met Eddie previously to this anyway, so it wasn't that a thing. And then, like, this is when he was doing the texting thing. This is how far ahead he was. He'd like send out text to people who were on his mailing list. And he made a joke about her, and that was fine. But then I sort of met him. It was really weird. The night I went, he was in the Q&A, and then because really the only way out of the theatre was the main exit, he sort of walked up the middle, and I sort of didn't see him there. But then it worked out that I was directly behind him when we were going up the stairs. So that was a fun view. And then I got to meet him, say hi, got pictures, got him to sign my book, all this stuff. So that's all cool. But then I think Ken went the third night, and that's when she kind of got to bump into him and actually hang out with him before the show, because like he could remember from the night before. And I was kind of, she sort of said about that, and I was really jealous, like insanely. It kind of scared me how jealous I was, because it was like I recognised it as not, that was not cool. And I even, to the point where I phoned up one of my friends and said, hey, have you seen this thing Ken's just posted about, her sort of tea with Eddie? And oh yeah, I'm feeling like really, really just like really, poisonously. I don't know if they use that word, but like to the point where it was kind of consuming me. It was like, this is not, I recognise this is not good, but I can't shake this feeling right now. Anyway, we chatted about it for a little bit and sort of she helped me calm me down. And it was all good, and I think I met up with Ken a few other times, but we've since drifted. I hope she's well. So that was that. Another one, not quite as bad on the jealousy scale, but still kind of envious. Another one of my friends in the same Eddie forum had met Eddie a few times, to the point where he kind of recognises her now, like says stuff. And there was like one time, it sort of became a running gag actually, where she went to some event or other, some disco thing, where Eddie's producer, director, Sarah, was doing some DJing or something, and she sort of met Eddie there, and sort of had to, she actually texted me, like, oh, guess who I'm chilling out with? Oh, is it Eddie again? Like, yeah. So yeah, there I'm kind of envious of. I don't know, I don't think she's seen him for ages. I haven't spoken to her in a while. It's not like they sort of became buddies, but for a time, there was like a period of time where she used to sort of keep bumping into him and sort of saying hey and hanging out a bit, which I'm happy for her mostly, but I was still like hella jealous. I was like, I want to do that. I mean, yeah, there's the jealousy you get of other people who, they're actors and people that you like, and you sort of see their friends and their buddies and they're hanging out with, but it's like, well, yeah, okay, I'm gonna let they get to be the friends with that person, but they were already the friends or whatever, but they weren't my friends. So it's okay for the person I like to have other friends. Without, there's other things like in real life, people I know, and I'm just like, but you get to actually, and I've never had the opportunity, and that just makes me feel bad. But but yeah. So Mel and Eddie having a kind of friendship is a little bit, it's cool. I'm happy for Mel. She's a really cool woman, but it's a little still like, oh, you want, do all this stuff, and I want to do that stuff. I haven't seen anything live in ages, so I think that's why I probably went straight to that one. And the fact that I got the super jealousy that actually, to the point that scared me. But yeah, when he did his marathons, like the first time, I think it was the 27 marathons, 50 marathons, I don't know, the ridiculous amount of marathons he did with like very little training. When he came to her town, she kind of like put out a sign, and I can't remember if she said they did go for tea and scones, or she just offered him the opportunity to say, hey, we've got tea and scones happening. But yeah, so I'm jealous of my friends who get to hang out with Eddie Izzard more than I've ever had the opportunity to hang out with him. Although I did almost get into my beer once, but I wasn't quite witty enough to do it. Basically, he'd just done a gig, there was a bar next to it, my friends and I decided to just go get a drink because why not? And then he happened to come in because I think he was interviewing for a magazine or something. And it just happened, I was already at the bar and he came and stood sort of near where I was. And I think I slightly shuffled. And the barman was taking Eddie's order. And then he looked at me, he said, "Is there anything else?" And I was like, no. But there's always this part of me like, what if I'd said, "Well, if you don't mind," you know, and if Eddie would have bought me a drink. He might have, he might not. And I still sort of said hey and like enjoyed the show and all this stuff. So I still had a sort of a moment. But yeah, so it's alright, you know. And that is why I'll never have anything said against Eddie, because even when he's sort of been in a hurry, he's never been rude. So every encounter I've had, even the briefest ones, have been positive. There was a coda to that sort of bar story, in the sense that me and my friends sort of said, because we had like a drink or whatever, a bit of a chinwag, and then so okay, we've all got various homes to get back to because it was night. So we were leaving the building as Eddie and his journo friend were leaving the building, and it all just happened to be going in the same direction. So we were like, we have to have him back a bit because he might think we're following him, and we don't want to do that. So it was fine. He didn't really sort of notice us, or if he did, he was like, "Oh, maybe they're just going that same direction because that happens to be where the tube station is." But yeah, there you go. That's my Eddie rambles. Cool. All right. You can follow me here if you want, where there might be more rambling about people I like or not. But you can follow me there if you want. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun sociable stuff. You ever felt envy towards your friend? You got any good celebrity stories you want to share? Because they're always fun. But otherwise, thank you for watching, especially you who are still watching. You are the awesome people, and I completely appreciate you. So thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.